Hello viewers, I'm excited today to show you the Emotional Core Therapy app. Emotional Core Therapy is scientifically proven to be the most effective psychological approach available worldwide to monitor stress, including happiness. People don't realize happiness is stress. It's one of the four true emotions. The four true emotions are joy, grief, fear, and relief, and they come from entering and leaving relationships. But one can truly monitor happiness with the app, and I'm going to show you right now. We're going to dive right into the process and show you how to do it. A good example for me would be, I guess, seeing my daughter for lunch. So I'll start the new ECT process this way. We start the app by answered eight basic questions every time. So the first question is, what is causing you stress today? Well, I'm seeing my daughter. I can talk it out or type it out. I'm gonna type it out here. Seeing my daughter. That's the stress. What relationship are you entering and leaving? I'm seeing my daughter. That's the relationship. So I type. You get used to doing this on the app, which is very healthy for human beings to do. Seeing my daughter for lunch. That's the relationship I'm entering and leaving. So we go to the next step is, what are the predominant need of someone or something that's causing you stress? So needs cause stress. Now for this, it's not really physical, the actual eating of the lunch that makes me happy. It's not financial, it doesn't cost much for the lunch. It's the emotional, just the connection I have with seeing my daughter. So I put that in there. This time I'm going to type it in. I'm going to say, getting to listen to my daughter. So I use the voice activation system, and what senses are being aroused. The third step happens automatically. So I see her, I hear her, maybe give her a hug, touch her. That's the third step. The fourth step is, what emotion is being aroused from this relationship encounter? Well, there's four emotions: joy, grief, fear, relief, and we learn to monitor them 1 to 10 with this app. So the relationship is joy, and we have acronyms for the relationship. Just get freaking real. Joy, grief, fear, relief. So you can memorize these. So the effects of joy in your body, we can see this. We feel joy in our bodies because of the release of dopamine and serotonin, two types of neurotransmitters in the brain. So you get excited about that. So for me, I would say it's, say 7 out of 10. I'm very happy. The next step is, stress reverberates throughout the body, muscles and tendons. That's an automatic step. There's truly only 6 steps to the app, which is kind of exciting. The next step is, where do you feel this stress? You can feel it anywhere in your body. For me, I would say I feel it in my neck. It's kind of a pleasurable feeling. So we go there, we type in neck. The next step is, how do you release this stress? Well, I can talk it out or write it out below. So I'm going to talk it out this time. I'm excited, happy to see my daughter. I'm excited, happy to see my daughter. So I tried out there, the voice activation system. For some reason it's going. Let's just type it in here. Excited to see my daughter. Excited is another word for happy. Excited, happy to see daughter. See daughter for lunch. At lunch. All right, that's the relationship, and I'm feeling the authentic feeling of joy. So I put that in there. That's very healthy for human beings to do. There's basically 7 steps to the process. We just did the 7 steps. The 8th step is learning to reset yourself with a deep breathing exercise called mindfulness, which most therapists know about. So basically, we just deep breathe, and let's do this real quick. Let's just take a deep breath and watch this video here and keep her calm, and it'll help you make better relationship choices each time. We generally make a couple hundred relationship choices a day, but we can learn to monitor these choices, and that's what's so healthy about this app. We want to move towards relationships that bring us joy and relief, and move away from those that bring us grief and fear. So the app is like a navigation tool in life. So let's watch this mindfulness video here.
Let your mind relax and daydream. Whatever thoughts come and go in your mind, simply observe them as if from a distance. Notice your breathing. Breathe in through the nose for a count of 3, and out through a count of 6. Feel yourself slowly regaining yourself from the stress of the outside world. When you reach a calm state of being, click on the icon below to end the 8-step process.
So we're going to go back to the home link now. I'm going to show you some other features about the app. The app has my books and video, journal articles right here, which are teaching tools. I have 8 books, which cover spirituality and books for agnostic atheist people on the 8-step process. These books go through cases of people that I've worked with, or hypothetical cases, and it helps you learn about the process. Then there's 17 journal articles which are published. Here's a journal article on happiness right here. There's other journal articles on addictions, depression, anxiety. These are teaching tools. Then there's a training video, a 1-hour training video that goes through the app and shows you how, goes through the process, the 8-step process, gives you about 10, 20 examples how to work it. One of the best features is the settings section on the About Us section. This teaches you how to use the app. It's good to go through small examples first, maybe chewing gum, having ice cream first before we go through other examples. But the idea is to learn to master the process. Then you can use it for anything. You can use this app for any type of stress you're going through: depression, anxiety, addictions, anger. The front page of the app has my links to my Amazon books, research articles on ResearchGate, my blog, and my emotional core therapy website, which is right here. Let's click on that. Comes right up. Here's my website, which has my CU courses. I trained professionals for the last 7 years. Psychologists, social workers, counselors, nurses. I've been training them. So we can use this app for anything we want to do. You just have to get used to it. We make a lot of the relationship choices a day. You can monitor those choices. Let's try to do one more choice real quick. I'm a tennis player and I like to hit good tennis shots. So I try different moves to do it. So I notice when I put more spin on my shot, I'm happier. So let's try to do that right here real quick. I'm going to start the new ECT process. What relationship is causing you stress today? Playing tennis. Playing tennis. Playing tennis. You can talk right into the app like you're talking to your girlfriend and boyfriend. So what relationship are you entering into? We're going to go tennis right here. You can talk or type it out. Both of them are healthy for human beings to do, especially kids. So what is the predominant need of someone or something that's causing you stress? Well, it's not emotional. I'm not worried about that. It's not financial, costing me money to hit tennis balls. It's physical. I'm trying different moves. And so I would say it's right here. It's physical. If I want to get really serious about the tennis, I can look online and go and research that. This is the beautiful part about the app, especially for like addictions work, when you're looking at drugs or medications you're taking. But let's go for the app. Let's go research on the internet about tennis serves. How to hit top spin on my serve, top spin on my volleys, on my forehand. So this is my stress. This is what I go through when I want to hit good shots. You can use it for anything. So I just research this online. There's videos that I can cut and paste those. But I can just cut and paste out here too what you have to do. So I can just copy it right here, which is beautiful. And then that's what's causing me stress. It's making me happy, so I'm going to learn more about it. And then I'm going to go right here and cut and paste it right back in the process. So in order to hit more, this is what I've actually done to hit more topspin on my forehand and my serves, my hit spin on there. I've gone and researched journal articles or videos on YouTube, and that's where I've learned it all. So I cut and paste in there. I've learned how to do it. Next step is, what senses are being aroused? Well, I see it, I touch it. Those are basic senses. Maybe hear the pop of the ball when it goes. Those are my senses being aroused. The next step is, what emotion is aroused from this relationship encounter? Well, again, I'm feeling very happy, excited. This time I'm maybe a 7.5 out of 10. So I rate myself. And the more I'm happy, I'm going to do that over and over again. I'm going to do the same serves. If I'm not happy with, or same volleys, if I'm not happy with the shot, I won't do it again. Stress goes through the body. This is a pleasurable stress. Joy and relief are very pleasurable when we want those. The next step is, where do you feel this stress? Well, I feel it on my chest. I could say here, just type it in, chest. And the next step is, how do you release this stress? Well, I could talk it out, write it out. And that's gonna validate that I'm doing something that's good for me in my life, and it's gonna help me gain autonomy in the world. So I am stressed today regarding my relationship choice with tennis, volleys, and the feeling is joy. So I put that in there. I'm monitoring my happiness. Then I can go back. This time I don't have to go back and watch. There's only 7 steps to the process. But we get to reset sometimes and stay calm. This time I might watch the video for 5 or 10 seconds. Let's do that.
Let your mind relax and daydream. Whatever thoughts come and go in your mind, simply observe.
So I stop that right there because I don't have to watch the whole time, because I'm teaching you this process right now. And I can go back to home right here. and I can start it for anything else. So again, we can monitor the things that are making us happy. This is so good for young kids that might not feel really good about themselves, or boys and girls going to school, learning about classes they want to take. It's a wonderful process. It's never been done before in history, so we have that as our options. Thank you so much. Bob Moylan, psychotherapist.